Hi friends. Hi friends. Good evening. Hi friends. Good evening. This is Witness me. Today I am going to cover about the session on overview of cloud technology. Hi, good evening friends. Good evening everyone. So I hope everyone doing good. This is Witness me. Actually, I am a solicitor speaker or a CISA from MIT senior software engineer, and I am a Microsoft certified trainer. So today I am going to cover the session about an overview of cloud technology. I hope my voice is audible. I think if you have any problem, kindly bring me in the chat window. Okay, friends. Today I am going to cover about an audio cloud technology. Okay. So, why we are going to cloud technology? Okay. So normally, many of some of the few of the people are working in cloud technology. So many of them new for the cloud technology. Okay. So normally, many of my friends and colleagues asked to take this session about the cloud technology. So I am briefly going to explain about the cloud technology. Okay. Why we are going to cloud technology? For example, I will give one small example. Okay, so I'll give you some small example. After that, I will explain the entire concept of technology. Okay, for example, you are build your own house. Okay, so while building your own house, you need electricity. Okay, so you can get the electricity uh, from the two ways. Okay, one is you can generate your electricity your own way, or you can get the electricity from the electricity company. Okay, so if you generate your own electricity, you need to spend more money. For example, first you need a space. You want to recruit many employees, and you need to make a windmill, and you need to spend more money for generating the electricity. After you need space, you need to make a windmill, you need more employees, and you spend more money, and you need to take care of everything and generate the electricity, and you can do, and you can use it, electricity which you have generated. Okay, this is very very tough one. Okay, so instead of generating your own way, you can get the electricity from the many electricity providers. So you can pay the money how much you are spending your electricity in a month wise or month. You can pay the money twice, twice single time. Okay, So this is easy way. Instead of you are generating your own electricity, you can get the electricity from the any electricity provider, and you can pay as how much you have spent the money. Okay, so this is the one way. Okay, same example. If you are going to develop a project, suppose we want to need a server. So instead of you are buying your own server, you can get the server from the any providers, server any providers. Okay, this is one of the main example. Okay, so I am going to explain all the detailed description about the cloud technology. Okay, so one is uh, cloud technology. Okay, one is the cloud technology. Yeah, okay, so why the cloud technology? Okay, so actually nowadays the cloud technology is more trending now. Okay, into the not only to 2020, in upcoming years the cloud technology is more trending one. We have a lot of job opportunities in the cloud technology. So this is one of the trending technology. Okay, for example, nowadays, if you are using the artificial intelligence or machine learning, data science, any other thing, we need a high capacity of the resource. Okay, so instead of you are buying the own resource, definitely you can use the resource from the cloud providers. Okay, so nowadays the data is very important. Now we are handling the trillion of data day by day. Okay, whether you are in artificial intelligence or big data or any other data science or any other thing, we need a more space or more storage space. Okay, or more resources, computer resources. So instead of buying your own servers or your own resources, you can get from the cloud providers. Okay, so cloud is very important. So directly the company is not using the cloud. Okay, so they are using the artificial intelligence or machine learning or data science, any other thing. Okay, definitely we need the resource. So hereafter the everything moving to the cloud. Okay, so then 2021, okay, upcoming the next year, at least one application is running in the cloud for each company. Okay, they are using directly or the clouds. Okay, so I will explain about the cloud opportunities at the end of this session. Okay, but now I am explaining about the cloud technology. Okay, cloud technology, why how it's helping, what is the advantage of cloud technology, what are the type of cloud technology. I am going to explain about all the things. Okay, so one main thing is trending on the cloud technology in the upcoming years. Okay, so what is so now we are going to cloud technology or cloud computing. Okay, first what is the computing? Okay, I think maybe know everyone about the computing. So some of few persons don't know about the computing. Okay, computing is any activity that use computers to manage, process, and communicate the information. It includes development of both hardware and software. Okay, so whatever things if you want to manage or process or communicate the information, definitely we need to do the computer. Okay, that computers might be it's a software, it's a hardware. Okay, so now you know about the computing. Okay, so before entering the what is cloud computing definition, we need the hardware. Okay, for example, if you want to buy a new hardware, okay, or a new computer. Okay, definitely if you buying a new computer, the CPU is very important one. Inside the CPU we have lot of hardware. Okay, fans, video card, hard drive. Okay, uh, optional hard drive. Okay, RAM, CPU, central process unit. Okay, motherboard, everything we have. Okay, so this is the hardware part. Okay, so you should know about the hardware part, then only you can understand about the cloud technology. Okay, so this is the hardware part, power supply system. Okay, inside the CPU we have the fans, video card, hard drive, RAM, okay, the CPU and motherboard. This is the hardware. Okay, so this is we are using our spending the money, we buy the wood and we are using. Okay, this is only single CPU. Okay, so in future we are we are developing the one of the big project, and we are hosting in the project in some server. So the usage of those projects is very high capacity of members will be using. Okay, and in this case, it's not enough the resource. Okay, so in the same time we could not spend the much money in the initial time. Okay, so avoiding these things, the cloud technology really helping to us. Okay, so I will explain the upcoming slide later. So first you need the hardware about the for understanding the cloud technology. Okay, so what is the cloud computing? Okay, cloud technology and cloud computing. Okay, so cloud computing is the delivering of computing services, including the server, storage, database, networking, software, and the analytics. We have a lot of analytic tools. Okay, tools over the internet on a as needed basis from the cloud provider. Okay, so if you want to, for example, you are going to develop a project. You need to server. Okay, you need to database. Okay, you need to networking. You need to software. So everything you could not spend more money, you cannot buy either your own. Okay, so instead of buying own, you can get the server, storage, database, networking, software, anything you can get from the cloud providers, and you can pay how much you are spending the cloud resources. Okay, so for example, if you are making a new server, it's nearly you need to spend more than 5 lakhs. Okay, so if you're spending the more than 5 lakhs, it's sometimes you do not spend the more than 5 lakhs at the initial stage. Instead of spending the more money, you can get the server or any other resources, computing resources, you get from the cloud resources and cloud providers. You can use it, and whenever after completing your work, you can delete the resources. Okay, so how much you spend the resources, you can pay only how much you have spent there, how much you have used the resources. After completing your work, if you don't need the resources, you can delete from the delete delete the resources. Okay, so we have the lot of cloud providers are available for the providing the resources. Okay, so this is everything, the cloud resources, everything you can use through the internet. You can use the through the internet. Okay, so you can use the through the internet. That is that I have told, cloud computing is the delivery of computing services, including server, storage, database, networking, software, analytics over the internet as needed basis from the cloud providers. How much you can need, you can use it, and you can pay the money. No need to spend much money. Okay, that is the definition of cloud computing. So what are the benefits of cloud computing? For example, now you have understand the what is the cloud computing. Okay, so what are the softwares you need, what are the hardwares you need, you can get from the cloud providers, you can use it, and you can pay as your needed spaces. Okay, for example, you need one server, you can get from the cloud providers, and otherwise you can create your hardware based on your capacity. You can select the hardware capacity, RAM size. Okay, and you can select whatever capacity you need, you can select your own, and you can use it after complete your work. For example, completing your work, you can delete your resources. For example, you are developing one project, so you need a system for only 1 month. After 1 month, you no need system. Instead of spending your own money, you can buy from the cloud provider. You can use it, and after completing your work, you can destroy the resources. Okay. So what are the benefit of the cloud computing? Okay. So what are the benefit of cloud computing? So availability. Okay, for example, if we are using the cloud resources, so we have the availability. Okay, we don't have much downtime. Okay, 24 into 7 you can use the all the resources. Okay, we have the SLA, service level agreement. If you read the SLA, how much downtime for the each resource, the downtime is will be vary from the resources. Okay, we have, if you go to read the documents, read the SLA means service level agreement, you can find the each resources downtime. Okay, So maximum 99.99 percentage of down percentage is available time, which is 24/7 it's a available time. Maximum the weekly 1 minute or maximum monthly 2 minutes or yearly 5 to 10 minutes only downtime. Apart from those times, we have 24/7 is available all the resources. We don't have any downtime. What is downtime? For example, suppose you are installing some software in the cloud. Okay, so continuously your users are using installed sorry you deployed your application in the cloud. So continuously your users are using your application. So some monthly 1 minute or 2 minutes they will update the internal software or hardware. So in the time your application would not access actually only 1 minute. Okay. Otherwise you can access your application from the different location. Okay. Different location is they you have installed deployed your application from the Chennai data center, Chennai location data center. So whenever they're doing some maintenance activity, your application is transferred to the some other data center. Okay, so we have maximum we have the no downtime. So monthly 2 minutes or 4 minutes or based on the resources we have the less downtime. If you read the SLA, you can find the percentage of availability. You can find the percentage of availability in the SLA. Okay, so this is the availability. And the next one is the scalability. What is the scalability? For example, you have using your resources particular capacity. Okay, so in that case, if you not enough that capacity, you can add the resources in the existing one. That is called scale up. Okay, so some case sometimes at some case you no need the much capacity of the server or resources. You can down that capacity. That is scale out. Okay, that is the scalability. That is not dynamic one. We need to manually scale up and scale down the your cloud resources or your resources. Okay, what is resource? Resource means not processor, motherboard, okay, hardware, and any other services. Okay, those are the scalability. Okay, those are the we call the scalability. Okay, what is elasticity? Okay, the scalability means not dynamic. We need to add manually, but the elasticity means, for example, your application hosted in the server, cloud server. So normally the cloud capacity is 1 lakh members can access the your application simultaneously. In the some case, suppose some case the increasing your application users, the some case your server will be down. Okay, in this case, if you enable the elasticity, whenever the more users coming to your application, okay, automatically whenever the increasing your application workload in your server, it automatically increase the capacity of the server. Whenever the workload is down, the automatically decrease the your application workload or your resource workload. Okay, so that is called elasticity. Automatically increase the capacity of server, automatically decrease the capacity, decrease the uh, uh, capacity of server. Okay, that is called elasticity. Okay, so I got it. What is you? I think you got it. What is the availability? What is the scalability and the elasticity? Okay. So next one is fault tolerance. Okay. What is the fault tolerance? Okay. Fault tolerance is nothing but suppose if you are using your laptop. Okay. Suppose if happens something problem in your laptop, you could not turn on your laptop. You cannot recover the some case you cannot recover your data. Okay, but if you using the cloud provider, if it happening something happening in your server, no worry, your data is stored to the in different three places at different three data centers. Okay, if you could not access your system or could not access your server, if there's something corrupted or something happen in your server, no worry, you can get the your stored data from the some other places, because whenever you're storing the data in your server, it will store the copy of the data from the different availability zone. Okay, what is availability zone? I will explain later. Okay, different availability zone. Okay, that is the fault tolerance. Okay, so next one is the disaster recovery. What is the disaster recovery? For example, if for example the for example your data stored in the Chennai data center. Okay, if happening some flood or fire, anything happening in your data center, so same way I already previously I told your data different your data stored in different availability zone or different location. If happening something in your one of the data center, no worry, you can get the data from the different data center. Okay, so that is the disaster recovery. Okay, so next one is what is the work from anywhere. Okay, so all the servers is connected to the internet. Okay, so you don't worry, you can access your server or your resources from anywhere. Already I told you, all the cloud resources you can access through the internet. So you no need to worry about wherever you are. No worry about it. You can access from the cloud resources from anywhere. Okay. Then automatic software update. Okay. For example, if you are make your own server, spending much money. So what you need to take care of the software installation and internet connectivity. You need to maintain the 24-hour power supply, and you need to maintain the interior interior weather. Okay, so for example, if you are managing the server should have some of the we have the cool places. Okay, so suppose if you have any new upgradings coming, any firewall updates, anything coming, you need to take care. Suppose if you are using the cloud resources, you don't worry anything. Everything they will take care of the cloud providers. Okay, all the updates, anything is coming or anything happening, they will take care of anything. No need to worry about that. Okay, automatic all the updates or all the security level things they will take it. Okay, that is the automation software update. Okay, then security. Okay, so security is, we have the two type of security: physical security and logical security. Okay, what is the physical security? So we have the data center. In the data center, we could not enter all the anyone. So only the authorized person only we can, the security level, they have the ID card, they have the fingerprint access. So only the specified employees, specified person only can enter the data center. So apart from others, could not enter the data center. Okay, that is only the physical security. The logical security means, what is the logical security? For example, you are hosting your application, so you need to access your application in the cloud center. So what you need to do, we have the multiple of them, MFA, multi-factor authentication. Here, if you are enter your credential, even though they know your credential, no worry about it. We can enable the multi-factor authentication. Whenever you are logging, automatically some OTP sent to our mobile number, or automatically call back to our mobile number. So then only once we answer that call, or once we put that our OTP, then only we can enter the uh, uh, our applications. Okay, we have a lot of security is available in the cloud. Okay, those are the benefit of the cloud. Okay, availability, scalability, elasticity, um, fault tolerance, disaster recovery, work from anywhere, automatic software update, and security. Okay, those are the benefit of the cloud concept. Okay, so next one is those who are the cloud providers. Okay, there are the lot of cloud providers are available in the market. Okay, so one is the AWS, Amazon Web Services, and next one is the Azure, and Google Cloud, and IBM. Then we have the Alibaba Cloud. There are lots of cloud providers are available. So these are the main cloud. Okay, AWS, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud, IBM Cloud, the Alibaba. Okay, those are the main cloud providers in the world. Okay, so currently there are 4 or 5 cloud providers are mainly providing the different level of services. Okay, so in the market, okay, in the public cloud, in the market, the AWS mainly the 76 percentage of people are using the AWS, and the Azure is 69%, and the Google Cloud 34%. The Oracle Infrastructure Cloud and the VMware Cloud on AWS, IBM Public Cloud, Alibaba Cloud, and there are a lot of clouds. Okay, top two is AWS and Azure, and Google Cloud. Then there are a lot of clouds are available. Okay, so nowadays the many people are hearing about AWS and Azure. Okay, so apart from the AWS Azure, we have a lot of clouds available. So these are the cloud providers. This chart you can find the 2020 the, the max the top cloud providers in the industry. Okay, so uh, we have a different type of cloud computing available. Okay, type of cloud computing. What are the type of cloud computing? Okay, type of cloud computing. So what are the type of cloud computing? We have the public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid. Okay, there are three different type of cloud computing are available. Okay, so what is the public cloud? Okay, so public cloud means public means they can use everyone. Okay, so uh, we have the lot of cloud. Previously, we saw the different AWS, Azure, Google. Everyone provide the public cloud. Okay, so public cloud means we can use we can use from anywhere. We can use from everyone can use the public cloud. Just you can create your own account and you can access create your own account. You can access the your cloud resources through the internet. Okay, that is the public cloud. What is the private cloud? For example, private cloud is suppose you the organization buying the one cloud data center, entirely buying the one cloud data center. Only that organization only can use that cloud. Okay, so other people, the third party people, other people could not access that cloud. Okay, that is private cloud. For example, public cloud means can use anyone. Private cloud means particular organization only can use that cloud. Okay, what is hybrid cloud? Hybrid cloud means the tools combination of private cloud and public cloud. For example, some organization using the both cloud. Okay, they for example the for example, some people, so mail server using the mail server or a database are using in the on-premises. On-premises, they are handling, they are managing themselves. Okay, so the database or SMTP server, the mail servers are having the on-premise server. On-premise server is the private server. They are managing themselves. Okay, so only hosting the application in the public cloud. For example, they can host it into any Azure or AWS or anywhere. Okay, they will host it. So some of the organizations using the both, but they are using public cloud, they are using the private cloud. The combination of the cloud. Okay, so public cloud means they can use anywhere, from anyone can use from anywhere. Private cloud means only a particular person or particular organization can use that cloud. Okay, hybrid cloud means the combination of the cloud. Okay, they can use. For example, we have the organization. So the organization use the public cloud as well as the private cloud. This is the hybrid cloud. Okay. So for example, private cloud is they are buying the entire data center and they can use as the themselves. Okay. For example, I am working with one organization. I am so that organization buying one data center. The particular organization people only can access the private cloud. Apart from other organizations people, they cannot use the which they have buying that cloud. Okay, so this is a private cloud. So hybrid is combination of them. Okay, so that is the type of cloud. Okay, so what are the types of cloud services? I think what is the type of cloud services? The cloud services is nothing but we have the four different type of cloud services. Okay, so three type of cloud services, but this traditional one is the on premises. Okay, on what is the on premises? So on-premises makes sense. So what is the on-premises? It is on-premises traditional one. So before yeah, take it. Okay. So all the organization buying the own server or own resources. Okay. So for example, they spend more money and buy the all the hardware and make the server and install themselves and install all the firewall, install all the security software, and install all the database and everything, and they can make themselves and they are managing themselves. So they can manage the powers, internet, and security things. Everything they are handling themselves. Okay, that is very tough one. Okay, because we need a space, and once we get the place, we can buy all the servers, and we can install all the necessary software, for example networking, storage, server, and virtualization, and all the services, security level, everything you need. Firewalls you need to install themselves and handle the themselves. If you have any updates, they manually go and install the updates. So everything they need to take care of the particular organization. Okay, that is the traditional one. That is very difficult one. Okay, so first one is IaaS. Yes, okay. So, okay, infrastructure as a service, right? That is IaaS. Okay, IaaS means infrastructure as a service. What is infrastructure as a service? The cloud providers only provide the infrastructure. For example, infrastructure only hardware. Okay? They provide the only hardware. So we need to install the OS, so install the operating system. We install the all the security level. You can see that this example. What are the green things is the cloud providing the by cloud. Okay, so networking, storage, all the hardware only they providing. We need to install the OS. We need to install all the firewall security everything. We need to database application. We need to take care. Okay, user manager. Okay, so it is the infrastructure as a services. Okay, what is the platform as a services? Okay, they provide everything. They provide the hardware, the OS, the security level, all the things they provide. Just only it's like our laptop. Okay, we need to install ourselves. We need to install the necessary software. For example, I want to develop the application. You can also install the Visual Studio, install the SQL Server, or any other application. We need to install. We need to develop the own application and host that application. Okay, so that is the platform as a service. We infrastructure only provide the hardware. Platforms is they provide the hardware plus as well as the OS and all the security level things they will handle. So only we need to install the software and we will develop the application. There is a platform as a service. What is it? SaaS. Software as a service. No need to take anything. They provide all the applications. For example, Google. So you just create an application. You can store the all the data from the Google Drive. Okay, you know the Facebook. Facebook is a software as a service. Okay, that is free services. Software as services, Twitter. Okay, next one Instagram and Jira. The Jira is Jira service now. Those are the Jira service now is not free one. We need to pay. We need to pay and we need to get it. Okay. So that is the software design. You don't need to take anything. They will develop themselves and they will host it themselves. They will handle everything. Only they will create and give to the account. We can use the everything from the internet. That is the software as a service. Okay. This is the different type of okay. This is the different type of type of cloud services. Okay, it is different type of cloud services. I hope this is, you got what is the infrastructure as a services, what is this platform as a services, what is software as a services. Okay, so this is the type of cloud services. Okay, so next one is so this is the one of main thing on the cloud. Okay, what is the capex? Capex means capital expenditure. Okay, what is the capital expenditure? Okay, okay. CapEx is the spending of money on physical infrastructure upfront and then reducing the expenses from the tax bill over the time. Okay, so what is okay? So capex is an upfront cost which has a value that reduces the over time. Okay, nothing but capex means the capital expenditure. For example, if you are opening a new company, so if you are opening a new software company, what we will do? We need to make you need to make the infrastructure. Sorry, you need to make the places, and you need to buy your own server. Before buying your own server, you need to spend some capital amount. You need to spend this capital amount, and you buy the own server, and you need to take care of everything. Okay. For example, you are spending more than 10 lakhs for the infrastructure, and you need to maintain everything yourself. So before you are developing your project, you need to spend some money before starting your project, and before developing your project you need to spend money. That money you will reduce from your tax bill over the time. You could not reduce the spended amount in a single time. You over time you will spend the reduce the tax bill in the over time. Okay, so you spend some money and you will make your server, and after make your server you can develop project, the hosting in the project. After you get the you get the some amount from the client. Okay, so before that is not confirm. After completing the project, you do the demo. After accepting that after completing the project, after you will deploy that project in your server, and then you can show to your customer. If you satisfied, then they will give the amount. Okay, so that is the capital expenditure. So some cases it is a risky one. Suppose we spend everything. Some cases we could not get the money from the customer. Okay, that is the risky one. Okay, so so there is the capital. You need to spend some money from your hand before getting the money from the customer. Okay, so this so next one is the OPEX. OPEX means what is the operational expenditure. Okay, what is the operational expenditure? So after the operational expenditure means you need to spend any capital amount. Just you can use the resource from the cloud providers, and you can pay the money how much you spend the use that resource. Okay, OPEX is the spending money on the services or product now and being billed by them. Okay, so how much you are using, you can pay only for those resources, but they will reduce the tax bill at the same money. Okay, that is the OPEX. That is the operational expenditure. Okay, you deduct these expenses from your tax bill in the same year. Okay, there is no upfront cost. You pay for the services or product as you use it. Okay, that is the operational expenditure. Okay, I know what is the capital expenditure, what is the operational expenditure. Okay, this is the overall the concept of cloud computing. So next session I will explain the other important concept of cloud. Okay, so so in the upcoming year, okay, Geo and Microsoft is a partnership in India. So the Geo going to make the many data centers. In the data center, they are going to install the Azure. Okay. So in upcoming year, we have a lot of job opportunities in India, because Geo and Microsoft are partners make a partnership, and they are making the many data centers like Geo. Okay. So and the Microsoft going to install Azure. Okay. They are giving the some many free of cost for the startups. Okay, so upcoming year we have a lot of opportunities in the Azure, job opportunities in the Azure. Okay, suppose if you are going to start a new company, we have they are providing many offers. Okay, if you go to the Microsoft first startup. Okay, we go to the website. Okay, what is that website? For example, we go to the website. That is Microsoft first startup. Okay, startup.microsoft.com. We have the lot of free resources for the startup. Okay, we go into the benefit. You can get what are the benefits. You are going to start a new company. Go to read the benefit text. We have a lot of benefits. You can use the see up to say this much amount. You can use the free Azure resource for the 2 years. Okay, just you can register your company. Go to and that register link and register. Give your company details and they will get back to you within 5 business days. Okay, so go to startup.microsoft.com. You can get the more details for the startup. They will provide the many free resources for the startup. So you can get the many opportunities for the startup. Okay. Go to the startup.microsoft.com. We have lot of opportunities. Okay. Suppose you are the new for the cloud. Okay. How can you go to the Azure.microsoft.com, Azure.microsoft.com, and the English free. Okay. So you can create a free account. If you create a free account, this is 12 months for the popular free service. It's 12 months for the popular free services plus 13,300 you have a credit, but this bill for only 30 days from the your account created it. In the 30 days you can spend the 13,300 and you can learn this this free account for the learning purpose only. So it is totally 12 months, this one 13,300 for the 1 month credit. Okay, plus 12 months. Totally 13 months is free. So it's 12 after one first, whenever you're creating the account, they will credit 13,300. First 30 days you can use this credit. Whether you are using this credit or not, after 30 months, 30 days completed, this credit will be here 0. So after the first 30 days completed, you can use the next 12 months the popular free services, and always some many 25 services are always free. Okay, so you can create your Azure account and then you can use it. Okay, start the free and you can use it, and you can use it and you can learn the cloud related things. Okay, so from the next session definitely I will explain to you how 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 we will create the Azure account, and the other things I will take the another session. Okay, so I hope this session is really helpful to you. Okay, so if you have any questions, please. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can contact me by the my Twitter, okay, Facebook, and if you want to learn more about that cloud technology, go to Sinfo with the YouTube channel. We have a lot of videos are available, and we will upload the many videos regarding the cloud technologies. Okay, just contact to us in by the Twitter email ID. Okay, if you have any queries, please post in the comment box. Okay, friends. I hope this is very helpful to you. I will wait 2 minutes. If you have any queries, please. Okay, thank you so much. I hope this is really helpful to this session. Okay, so we will meet the next session. Okay, thank you so much.